Joe Biggs here with Infowars.com in Ferguson, Missouri, now for the 8th day. We're gonna continue to bring you up-to-date coverage of what is going on out here. Now, one of the big questions for tonight, and pretty much every night, will the police attack the protesters? And if so, are they also going to infringe on the media's First Amendment rights? Because we've been seeing it more and more every day. Now, like I said, this is our 8th day here. This is the first time in the past few days we haven't had a designated media section right over here beside the McDonald's. They have completely cleared that out, and they have only set up an area back at the Martial Law Command Center where you saw us last night on the press conference held by Captain Johnson.
We're not sure who's a journalist and who's not. And yes, if I see somebody with a $50,000 camera on their shoulder, I'm pretty sure.
It seems like there's a lot more activity tonight that there was last night, and that could be due to the fact that another person was yet killed again by a police officer. Justified or not, the people in this town have their emotions running high, and this could affect how things act the rest of the week.
Hands up! Hands up!
Right before everything turned into pure and total chaos in Ferguson, there was calm. Kip began investigating reports of provocateurs in the area around the time I came across a stash of glass bottles sitting under this metallic bin. Instead of getting shot by the cops, because honestly, I had walked across and kicked one and it just made my skin crawl. I was like, oh my God, they're gonna all hear that and they're just gonna start shooting rounds at me. I didn't pick up the bottle. Instead, I walked over to numerous officers and I said, hey, I don't want anything to break out here tonight. I don't want anything bad to happen, but I just want you to let you know I found a stash of glass bottles of the same brand, so they're not just random ones, and they're sitting under this bin over there, like stacked together. They didn't do anything about it. The cops were more concerned with sweeping the media out of the area. So I'm sitting there for a second, it calms down. I run back to the road where there's this like metal wire going across the sidewalk, and I hear,
You're gonna kill him. What's your name, sir? Your name's go for yourself. All right, go for yourself. Thank you, sir. Hello, officer. Bring your gun down.
and I'm sitting here looking, and this police officer with no mask, no helmet, anything at all, he just got an M4 in his hand, and he's got it pointed within 2 inches of this guy with a camera. And he's sitting there saying that he was gonna kill this guy. And he said, I'm media. And he goes, I don't effing care. What is going on? These guys are out of control. And they keep telling you on mainstream media, on Fox, on CNN, oh, you know, it was a very peaceful night. Negative. It's peaceful until you guys get out of control. They started attacking journalists. I witnessed 3 journalists get thrown to the ground by multiple police officers and were punched, grabbed, wrangled, hog-tied up, and carried out of there, exercising their rights as media. They were moving when the cops told them to get out of that way. Since I've been here, it has been complete and total madness. The police are against the media because they know the truth will get out, and they do not want that to happen.
What do you think about this, Captain? They're arresting journalists. Yesterday you told us they weren't arresting journalists.
You need to leave.
Now they're arresting journalists.
You're next.
Sidewalk.
Now you're arresting journalists.
Sidewalk, please.
I got him.
It felt like such an environment that it was going to get so bad that I felt that I had to choose safety over footage at that point, and I had to get my team out of there. I don't like having my rights stripped away. I don't think anybody that lives in a free country likes that as well. You know, we're here to bring you, the viewer, the people, the truth as it happens. You know, when they keep us from doing that, it sucks.
General, what do you think about the FBI saying that there's a terror alert on Monday about a potential Fort Hood situation?
The police are shoving people, shoving Alex, shoving the crowd.
Here we go, folks. I'm being assaulted.
Whether it's the radio show, the news websites, documentary films, or the nightly news, InfoWars is the tip of the spear.
Is this another false flag stage attack to take our civil liberties and put more homeland security while sticking their hands down on the pants on the streets?
It's up to us to set brush fires in the minds of men and women everywhere. And that's what PrisonPlanet.tv is designed to do.
You watch, the Assad regime is going to be blamed or accused of using chemical weapons against the so-called rebels.
What we see now is a war against reality. It's a war against the truth.
It's more vital than ever that supporters of freedom become members of PrisonPlanet.tv and share their membership with up to 11 friends and family. Visit InfoWarsNews.com today. Become a member, share your membership, and help take the InfoWar to the next level.